Welcome. You've made the trek to Face Mountain, the podcast where we carve out the top 4 of everything at Disney and Universal theme parks.
It's our Mount Rushmore of theme parks where we decide the very best and most iconic rides, snacks, shows, hotels, and anything else you can find at the parks. By the end, together, we'll scope out the ultimate Face Mountain. Sarah, grab your chisel.
This week, Disneyland's. Woohoo, we're back!
We did it. After one, we didn't give up. We're still here. That's exciting.
I mean, it's kind of a big thing.
I think so. Yeah, I think it's pretty exciting to do it again, you know. Carve out the time. Forgive the pun for doing it again.
Carve out the time. I had so much fun recording the first episode.
Yeah, it was awesome. It really had so much fun, and I was kind of shocked at how I knew you'd be good at it, but I was kind of shocked at how natural it felt to me too. Like, I know we talk a lot, but we don't talk like this a lot. You know,
I feel like sometimes on like a date night, we'll be like, what was your top 4? Or what would your, you know, we've done like, or we do like some trivia. So it didn't feel like out of character, but it was like, this would be a conversation we would have.
Yeah. Oh, totally. I do agree with that.
Not with headphones on and mics in our face. And maybe people listening.
Yeah. Hopefully. Yeah. Eventually.
Shout out to all the family and friends that have like been so sweet, sending like listening, having so much fun. It means the world. Because Roger and I were like, you know what? This just taps into both of our interest.
Which is great. A great Venn diagram overlap.
Yes. And so we were like, worst case scenario, we just get to do something fun together. It's a fun date for us.
Yeah.
But if anybody else listens, that's just bonus.
I totally agree. And which kind of is funny because it brings me to the topic today. We had our first like podcast clash of ideas. Yeah, lots of sweat and tears. No. We definitely we talked last week about doing lands. And Sarah was like, I think that's too niche. And I was like, no, Disney people, they want to hear about land. She's like, we don't have Disney people yet. We have friends and family right now. And I said, okay.
We're going to turn them all to Disney people.
Yeah, basically. I said, hey, let's do it anyway. It interests me. I'm excited about it. So she ultimately agreed, and that's what we're doing.
Well, I'm coming from the like a year ago. Well, you sent me the list of all the lands, and we're in to put some, framework into this episode. When we say Disneylands, we're doing like national park, like America parks. We have not been international Disney parks yet. That's the goal.
It's our bucket list.
But
yep.
So we're not going, too, broad but it's a lot of lands. You sent me the list and I was like, a year ago, I did not know these names. Mm-hmm. And if anybody's listening to this podcast that is not as Disney obsessed as we are, they might be like, I've never heard of this land. What is a land? What is a land? What is a world? What is a park? And I just was like, oh my gosh, I don't know. You're going to have to take the lead because this is your years and years and years and history of being obsessed with Disney kind of coming into play where I'm still catching up. And so I'm like, what ride is in what land? What land is at what park? All the words feel still to me a little bit vague. So I just could see that people might feel that way too.
Well, yeah, and we'll get into this more whenever we talk about the ground rules and stuff like that. But it is more difficult of a topic than
snacks.
Than snacks for sure.
So we're challenging ourselves.
We are, and we are also. Before I get too far into it, we've changed our setup a little bit. We got a little table, and Sarah found this online, and we
Jeff Bezos
ordered it. Thanks, Jeff. And we're loving it, and we had some growing pains. We've had some issues uploading to YouTube by now. By the time you're listening to this one,
we're on YouTube.
It should be on YouTube. Our first
TikTok
episode
and Instagram.
We got
these algorithms. Yeah. I can't figure them out. So we just are going to keep. We're just going to keep doing the podcast. Yep. That's going to be our focus.
Yep.
And we're just having so much fun. So we appreciate you listening.
Yeah.
And the one observation that I have noticed how it's kind of like affected our marriage a little bit, not in a bad way. Throwing this on
marriage.
No, but like I will think of something exciting to tell Roger, and then I'm like, wait. Or I could just do it on the podcast. So I've like started to say something and be like, oh, nope, never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
Yes.
Never mind.
She's had a couple of things, and one of us will be like, have you seen this? And be like, yeah, but don't talk about it too much. We want to save it for the podcast.
Yeah, or I hid my notes. Last night I was like going to bed before you got home, and I like had my notes out, and I was like, oh my gosh, he's going to see my notes. I don't want him to see my notes. So I covered it. So it's just been like an interesting dynamic of this now being a part of our life. Even just for the two of us, it's like a fun way to just, well, let's wait until we have our little podcast date.
Yeah, I love it. I'm so excited.
And I did decide I need more mugs. I was looking for mugs. I had to actively hand wash this mug today because it was in the dishwasher.
It's a great mug, though.
That means I need more mugs.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. I love mugs, so it's okay. I got my nice Germany mug from World Showcase.
The Germany mug from World. Germany is now becoming one of my favorite pavilions at the World Showcase at Epcot, and that mug is, I love it. It's the 7 dwarfs, and each letter of Germany spells out, it's like the J is a
there's 7
dwarf.
letters.
Yeah.
7 dwarfs.
7 dwarfs. Dopey's the Y. It's really cute, but it's just like elements of the dwarfs. They're really cute. Really, really cute. And mine is like a basic, like classic Walt Disney World with all the like big icons on here. It's great. I love it. So we love getting to choose our mugs and our clothes that are appropriate for the topic, which is so fun. Because that was kind of like not intentional last week. It was a little bit like, I'm just going to wear my snack shirt. And now I'm like, we're talking about lands. Okay, what shirt am I pulling out? What hat am I pulling out?
Yeah, well, that brings up a little bit of a sore point for me. Not sore point. I have a perfect outfit for this topic, but it's a sweatshirt. It's that Play in the Parks line, and it's got all the lands on it. And I get too hot. I would sweat. And
get your sweat towel out, throw it over your shoulder like you did on our first date.
You don't want me to panic and run out of the room because I'm hot. So
it almost
or
made
take off my shirt. We are recording this video too. So we're just gonna I
love it though. It's like a good, nice little Taylor Swift mashup.
It's cool. It's cool.
a Lost Bros, which is a great company. Florida.
Shout out.
Can I use you up? With land, I mean, I love it. It is
it's got the parks icons.
TSWW. I love it. Mashup. Mine is my Goodwill find, which I can't stop going to Goodwill, you all. I cannot stop. And this was Goodwill. This is an actual Disney World park shirt. Main Street USA, Walt Disney World, because Main Street USA may or may not be discussed today as we're discussing our Mount Rushmore of Disneylands. I think there's a high probability it will be discussed. And then a nice Circus Society brand World Showcase, because we will be also hopefully talking about the World Showcase over at Epcot with all the pavilions.
Maybe spoiler alert.
I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I got to move on. Again, I could talk forever. This is now the section where we talk about our upcoming trip status.
Woohoo!
As of recording, we leave 2 weeks. But as you hear this, it will be a week and a half away.
Oh my goodness.
And that's when it gets like crunch time for me. That's when I'm like, it's happening. It's here. I'm getting real excited. The packing.
The 2 weeks or the week and a half?
2 weeks is like, oh my gosh, 2 weeks. I always like think about what I was doing 2 weeks ago, and it's like, that was not long ago.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's a fun game.
That's what I was doing. Like, okay, what was I doing 2 weeks ago? Oh wow, that was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it feels like. So that feels exciting. And then a week and a half is when I'm like, I've got the room. We have a guest room that is now become our Disney packing room.
Mm-hmm.
I just throw things in there, make sure we don't forget anything. So I'm starting to like get the things out. The fanny packs are on the bed. The shirts, I do now keep all of our Disney shirts in that room, which is helpful. So now I'll start to like picture each outfit. Because we used to do matching outfits. Shout out to my mother-in-law who made the best vinyl t-shirts. I have put her to use, and she has worked too hard for us with us going to Disney so often. I'm not going to make her make shirts for every time we go. So like I said, been getting Goodwill, been collecting. And so now we'll be pulling out, and we'll all be on theme. Maybe kind of the color vibes will match, but I'm not into the matching. As the boys get older, it's harder to find like matching clothes for a 12-year-old and a 10-year-old and a 4-year-old.
Totally.
It used to be like we were all in the same shirt, all in the same outfit. Not so much. So it's still like if we're going to Hollywood Studios, some of us may be in Star Wars, some of us may be in Toy Story, but we all kind of have a vibe.
Yeah.
So each day kind of has a vibe. So I try to plan those out.
Maybe a retro vibe, maybe a color vibe, maybe a character vibe.
Yeah. So the packing is like a big part of the fun for me.
Oh,
so I am right here in this prime time before a trip, about a week and a half out, where I'm starting to outfit plan. I'm starting to fanny pack keychain, what keychain's going on, what fanny pack, what day, what hat. I am at the peak Disney experience for me. A week and a half out. Like, let's get this thing planned out.
No, it's the best. So we're such nerds about planning. She likes planning the outfit and things like that. I like planning the actual itinerary. And yes, I use the word itinerary intentionally because there have been times I've printed out.
Oh, you printed out like schedule,
including lightning lane return times, which is so nerdy, and people probably think it's stressful and annoying, but I find it super
you
fun.
Love it. That's why I think we do so well there.
Yeah, probably.
We make a good team. Mm-hmm. We have a good trip.
We do.
We've chilled on the schedules a little bit.
Oh yeah. We don't do that much anymore.
Yeah.
And we go with the flow a little bit more, a lot more chill. But those first few trips when we were, it was not going to be as frequent. We definitely planned out to basically the minute.
Yeah. But it's been great.
I didn't hate it.
You didn't hate it. We might need to do a trip when you're like, let's do it old school, where we're like maximizing.
I could do that.
Every single second is okay. Okay, so that's on our trip. So do you have some...
I've got some news. And some exciting news. And since, again, full disclosure, we are recording less than a week from when we recorded the last time, I was like, man, I hope I can have some news. And don't worry.
Oh my gosh.
There's always theme park news to discuss. I shan't have worried about it because the first thing that I saw, which maybe... one of them I know you've seen. The other one we haven't talked about at all, but is very cool. And it is, did you see what Lego is going to introduce?
I saw some rumors a few weeks ago, but I have not seen it.
What was the rumor?
I know there was like maybe going to be something park related.
It is park related.
Okay.
Hence why I'm talking about it. It's a Main Street USA set.
Main Street?
Yes. It's got... the fire station. It's Disneyland, of course, the original where Walt was. It's got the fire station. It's got the Emporium, a couple other buildings. It's got workers. It's got guests. It's got characters. And it's got the Dapper Dans little minifigs.
The singing crew?
Yeah, it's so cute.
So there's going to be like actual park goers in the set, like little minifigs.
Little minifigs.
You're saying there's going to be like, will they have like ears? And like t-shirts.
You know, I didn't look at it in that much detail, but I'm certain. I know I saw a person working the cash register with some sort of merch. In the set, yeah. So
it's like merch inception. It's like merch within. Like I guess Lego's not considered merch, but like I guess
you know
what I mean. It's like we're shopping for Disney stuff after we bought a Disney thing. We will be building that. How much is it? The Legos are so expensive.
I think it was $400. It's pretty expensive. It's a pretty big one.
I mean, okay. But that one would like stay built. It'd be on our shelf.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
maybe on this shelf.
Maybe on this
Maybe
shelf.
you'll see it one day.
Maybe it will be here.
Teaser for a year from now or so.
I don't know if we'll make it a year without buying it.
We'll see.
Santa Claus comes before then.
Yeah. Oh, he sure does. We got to build it too.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited about it too. They have a cool Haunted Mansion set. They have a castle set, but the Main Street I feel like is the most like.
Well, I really like because like this is a Universal podcast too, but like those Harry Potter, the Diagon Alley and Hogsmeade, like when it builds like a land. I mean, look at me being on topic with our news. When it builds a land that you could, I don't know, those are my favorite type of Legos. Like I think they're cute when you have the little brick heads and you have but like. I love like an architecture
Me too.
Lego. And the fact that it's going to be like the Main Street.
Oh, it's
of
great.
Disney. Feels very exciting.
It's going to be awesome. I'm very excited to check it out.
That's some good news.
Yeah. And some,
not for my wallet, but for me.
Some even better news, and this one does not affect your wallet.
Ooh.
But this is all you. In fact, you told me about this news because you couldn't contain it yourself. Tell me about it, Sarah.
I don't know.
Oh, yes, you will. I'll say
Give
one.
me a hint.
I'll say one word, and you'll get it. And let's say celestial.
Oh man, is it Captain Cacao?
It's Captain Cacao.
Oh, now this is very niche for people. People are like, "What is?" Let me tell you,
but
the
it's huge
story.
news for us.
Let me tell you the story of Captain Cacao. Okay, you all. This is why I love. Okay, Epic Universe. I know it's a brand new park. For those who don't know, for those who know, for those who've been, it is my. I don't know if it's just because like it was being built and opened right as my like height. I was ascending the obsession mountain of theme parks, but it feels like one of my children. Epic, I love so much. I love being there. I love Celestial Park, which is the whole thing about Epic is bringing the park back into theme park. So Celestial Park is this hub in the middle. There's like water fountains and grass and trees, and it's stunning. It's beautiful. And then there's the portals off where you've got your Super Nintendo World, and you've got Isle of Berk, and you've got Dark Universe and the Harry Potter Ministry of Magic. And Celestial Park is just this magical hub. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's beautiful.
It really is.
It's all about like the moon and stars and the Chrono. It's a whole. There is a deep story, which I love. Universal does really good job of storytelling.
Yeah, and it's the first original land that's not based on an existing IP, intellectual property. For those who don't know, an existing franchise, basically.
Yes.
That has come in a Disney or Universal park in quite some time.
Yeah, it just feels new. It feels fresh, but also vintage at the same time. I don't know. I love it. And there is a little store called Celestial Sweets. Is it Moonshine Celestial Sweets?
It's not Moonshine.
Moonshine.
We ain't getting drunk in Celestial Park.
What is it called? Moonbeam? I don't know. Okay, Moonbeams and Celestial. Anyways, it's like a chocolate dessert shop in Celestial Park, and there is a mascot for that store and for kind of Celestial Park, and it is a bear, and it is the cutest bear I've ever seen, and it's Captain Cacao because of chocolate.
Yes,
it's a chocolate bear.
He's a chocolate bear
that went on a journey to bring the stars to I'm gonna cry. I'm actively tearing up.
The stars and the chocolate to Celestial Park.
Have tears in my eyes. I love Captain Cacao. I think he is the cutest bear I've ever seen.
He's lovely.
And there wasn't a ton of Captain Cacao merchandise when we went in January.
Some stuffed animals.
We're going, in 2 weeks. There was a stuffed animal. There was like a kid's t-shirt. Mm-hmm. I bought a sweatshirt that has the moon, whatever. I have literally Celestial. I have the sweatshirt and it has the word moon in it. Anyways, but Captain Cacao is very tiny at the bottom. So I immediately left Epic thinking, who can I contact to say I need more Captain Cacao in my life? I don't know. I didn't.
You prayed to the Epic gods.
To the Epic and Celestial gods.
The Celestial gods shine their light upon you, Sarah. Because
their light.
Now there is a walk around giant, amazing Captain Cacao
meet and greet. Which was, I didn't even dare to dream that there would be I could meet him, like a giant walk around Captain Cacao. He is the cutest thing I've ever seen. I really hope the line is not.
It's going to be crazy.
It's going to be crazy.
It's going to be insane. It's going to be like
because
meeting
you
Toothless.
Can meet So I met Toothless. There's a Toothless meet and greet from How to Train Your Dragon, Isle of Berk. The Toothless meet and greet. It was, again, I cried tears when I met Toothless. It was the most magical meet and greet I've ever experienced. I did not think anything could top that, let alone in the same park, which is Epic Universe. And now I don't even know what's going to happen when I see that bear. I'm going to tackle that bear in a very loving way. I have tears in my... Why? What is wrong with me that I am emotional over like a bear?
See, this is why I knew we had to talk about this on the podcast.
You're not going to get me to stop talking about this. This is the day. This is changing the episode title. We are now Captain Cacao. That's it. That's just Captain Cacao podcast, Captain Cacao episode. Oh, you guys. I'm very excited. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm done.
Okay.
I'm going to close my mouth.
We will revisit Mr. and I shouldn't Mr. That's not his title. Captain Cacao at another time. But for now, we got to get to some trivia, Sarah. Since
Trivia.
you went last week, I'll go first this week.
Okay.
And so last week I did a snack-based trivia, and this week I was able to do a land-based trivia. So we're going to keep...
you know what? I kind of loved it. And I actually changed my trivia question today to be more on theme.
Okay.
So I don't think we should make it a requirement.
No.
But I think if we're feeling it and we're like, you know what? That feels good and it happens to be on topic, we should go with it.
To me, it's an easy, good place to start, you know? Like it's such a huge, vast world of trivia out there, and it's a nice place to narrow it down. So anyway, let's go ahead and get the trivia battle going. Okay. All right, my trivia question for you today, Sarah.
And you knew mine like right away last time, and I got yours after 3 guesses and a clue.
Yeah, we're not counting that. And the record is 1-0, by the way.
Oh, we are not keeping score. Are we
we're
keeping score?
Watch the YouTube video. There's a graphic, so...
Oh my gosh, Roger Dotsey.
Sorry.
He does keep score. We watch Jeopardy to go to bed every night, and I actively fall asleep. When is the last time I actually answered a question in Jeopardy?
Oh,
randomly, I'll be like almost asleep, and it'll be some pop culture. What celebrity married? What celebrity married? I'll be like,
speak up. I'll be like, I thought you were asleep.
I'll be like Uma Thurman and then go back to sleep. But you still keep score. You keep score every time you watch Jeopardy, right?
I do. There's a great app. I don't remember what it's called. But it's not even an app. It's a web-based thing. But it'll keep score for you. Yeah.
You are a scorekeeper.
Mm-hmm. I'm a scorekeeper. So
you are. Oh, that makes sense. I did not think about that, but obviously you're going to keep score on our trivia. If you don't want
to know the ongoing score, I don't have to announce it, and we can just let the...
I mean, I'm going to lose, but it's fine. I'm okay.
No, you don't know that. I'm giving you a chance to score 3 points today.
What? Okay.
Because it's got 3 answers.
I would have made my question harder if I knew you were keeping score.
Well,
Mine's got a layered approach, though, so...
All right, let's just get on with it. Let's get on with it, girl. All right, trivia question. Bayou Country... at Disneyland.
I know of it.
It's on its 4th name change. For 1 point each, name any of the 3 former names.
Oh. I am not good at Disneyland. This is what I was talking about at the beginning. Like I don't know where exactly that is. I'm still learning. There's a New Orleans Square.
That's not it. That's Bayou Country. I mean, that's separate. That's a different land. Bayou Country is its own land.
It's its own land.
And it had other names.
Is that where Tiana is?
That's where Tiana is.
Where the Splash Mountain refurb?
Yep. And I believe Winnie the Pooh's there.
But Bayou is in New Orleans, like Louisiana. Okay, so not the same.
No, it's
See,
different.
this is what
Okay, okay.
You have over.
I think when we went to Disneyland, it was called something else.
Full transparency, when we went to Disneyland, I was just mad we weren't at Disney World.
Yeah,
but now I am not on that same thing. But like I was a full on like I would just rather be. But there's so much history at Disneyland, and I appreciate that now. Bayou Country, it was closed when we were there because they were building Tiana's.
Right.
They were switching.
At the time, it was called something else.
Oh, they changed it to Bayou Country when they changed it over to Tiana's.
Yes.
Was it called what it was called here? No, they didn't take out Frontier. Is there a Frontierland at Disneyland?
There is.
Oh Lord. See? No.
It's all right. It's all right.
This is not good.
This
is not boding well for our episode.
It's gonna be great. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It doesn't matter. This is just trivia. This was the whole point. You didn't have to know the history of it.
This land is obviously not making
Before it was Bayou Country.
Okay.
It was Critter Country.
Okay, it's ringing a bell.
Yeah, and before Critter Country, it was Bear Country. And before that, it was Indian Village.
No, did not know any of that.
Okay, well, there we go.
Fail.
All right.
0.
You'll get one eventually.
The only name that like I'm like ding is like it is. I do feel like I remember it being.
Critter Country
So it was
when we
called
were there.
Critter Country when Splash Mountain
Correct.
was there.
It was Splash Mountain, Winnie the Pooh, so
Oh,
had little critters,
cute.
yeah.
I mean, that's a cute idea.
And when it was Country Bears and Splash
Bear
Mountain,
Country.
and yeah, it was Bear Country.
That's interesting. They're changing the names,
Yeah.
like as they change the attractions.
I know.
Okay.
Doesn't happen too often, but it
Well,
does.
mine
with
is
Bear.
way easier than that.
Woohoo!
This is actually going to be a test on your knowledge.
Okay.
But also a test on our marriage
Oh,
and your
boy.
listening skills. Because
Oh,
I know
Lord,
that
have
I've told
mercy.
you this. And I was so excited that I was able to provide you with like a fact that you did not know about Disney. Like a classic fact.
no.
And you were
This
like,
is not fun.
And you were like, I didn't know that. And I was like, yeah, duh. Everybody who's a Disney fan knows that. But then I'm like, now I'm just testing. Did you listen to what I said?
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Okay. So what is the official nickname for Walt Disney World? And how does it differ
Okay.
from the nickname of Disneyland? So were you listening?
I was listening.
I did want to, because
But
we
I-
will be talking about Disney World and Disneyland
Yes.
today, because we're doing the
Yeah.
state parks. And I felt like it would be a good time to distinguish the nicknames, because to be fair, a lot of people do not know this.
I did not know this, and I'll see if I'm right. But because I know that what the two are, is just if I can get them the right way.
Okay.
So I thought both, up until recently, were the happiest place on earth.
Yes, because there was a hat that I have that says happiest place on earth, and I was like, I guess I'm saving that for next time we go to Disneyland. And you were like, why can't you wear that at Disney World? I was like, that's not the name. It's not the happiest place. Disney World is not the happiest place on earth.
It's the most magical
It's the
place
most
on earth.
magical. A lot of people don't know that distinction. World is the most magical place.
Yep.
Land is the happiest place on earth.
Yeah, and I can attest that Disney World is not the happiest place on earth.
It is darn magical, though.
It is darn
You know
magical,
what is
though.
really cool too? That I don't know where I saw this fact, but World, Orlando, like ORL, is in the world, and then Land, LA, kind of Anaheim, is in.
That's cool.
It's
That's a
in
nice
Land.
mnemonic for
Yeah, I mean, if you're ever needing to know which
go on
one
Jeopardy or whatever.
is some alien that comes to the Earth is like, which one is in Disney? Which one's in Orlando? World is in Orlando.
There you go.
Land is in LA. So we're breaking it down real hard for the non-Disney folks. We're letting you know Disneyland is in Anaheim, California. It was the original park. Disney World is in Orlando. It was built in 1971.
After Walt's passing, yes.
Yes.
Which now no one has an excuse for not knowing that. Any of our friends who listen, the challenge is on. Okay.
We're quizzing you later.
Okay. Are we ready to get to
Yeah,
our
we
main
gotta go.
discussion
I'm
here?
nervous.
Let's do some
I
ground rules
am
first of all.
nervous.
Okay. So we are going to go ahead and say we have decided, and Sarah already said it, domestic parks only. So that's Disney World and Disneyland. As we also mentioned, there are plenty of lands throughout the world, lots of Disney parks, and they all have their own distinct lands. Having never been there, we could research, but that's not the same as experiencing it, so we are not going to count any of those. The second thing is we are not including Universal. When we discussed whether or not to include lands, we were like, well, Universal's got some. No, there's like a ton at Universal too, so we're just going to stick to Disney again this week. Universal lands is a great option. There's some really, really good lands in Universal, but that's going to be its own podcast sometime in the future. The next thing is what constitutes a land.
This is where I was like, wait, hold on. What is a land? What is a land?
Okay, and so we might have to actually discuss this some just to make sure, but to me, a land is its own distinct area. Basically, luckily there's a Wikipedia page that lists all the lands of Disney World.
Yeah, Wikipedia, we can, trust every single thing that's on.
Well, I know that, but it's a good place to start. Anyway, and in fact, it did have missing a couple that I knew of, so it's not perfect.
Roger's better than Wikipedia.
It didn't have Celestial Park as a land.
Nope. Okay, I'm done. Never looking at Wikipedia again.
Yeah.
Ask Captain Cacao.
I know.
Celestial Park as a land.
I know, exactly. So, yes, I am more knowledgeable than Wikipedia, but still, it was a good jumping point.
You've always known that.
But basically, a land incorporates a whole section of a park that is distinct. If you look at the map, it's kind of distinct and it's labeled as a land usually.
And I think that it kind of goes down to when you think of Magic Kingdom or when you think of Disneyland and in California, in Anaheim, you've got Tomorrowland, Fantasyland, Adventure. I think that's where the land title, because not all of them are labeled lands.
Right.
But so when you think of land, you're thinking of different sections.
It's basically a section.
Theming,
a section of the park.
Fantasyland.
Yes,
Tomorrowland.
Yes.
We've got, so that's where the land comes from, is that classic
absolutely
division of the park that was in Disneyland and now is in Magic Kingdom.
And it has to be kind of as recognized as such. It can't be just something that
like a standalone area.
Right.
You're
exactly.
moving from one area to the next.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we're going to incorporate, I used for my selection the entire land, shows, rides, food, atmosphere, theming, all that kind of goes into kind of my selection. Okay. Here's the next thing I need to discuss with you.
Yep.
Is do we include former lands?
R.I.P. Dino Land.
And I think Dino Land is a very good example, but here's my thing, okay? Mount Rushmore, when they built it, it wasn't just living presidents.
That's true. I think you include former lands.
I think that's got to be allowed. Spoiler alert, the only one I've considered that's a former land is Dino Land, because honestly, they don't get rid of lands too often. But
I was going to say, especially if they're super iconic lands, they're not. So we might not run into this issue a lot in our podcast.
But in other episodes, it might happen.
Just need, I think we need to consider.
Yeah, I think we need to consider, but I just wanted to make sure and clarify that. And then the last one, and this is, to me, this is the trickiest one. Okay. Disneyland and Disney World have two parks that have different things, but that are named the same thing, but each one of them is distinct. So, for example, Disneyland's Adventureland and Disney World's both have Jungle Cruise in it, but Disney World's has Pirates of the Caribbean in it, whereas that's at a different land in Disneyland. So, if we choose, say, Adventureland, this is just an example.
Have to specify.
Do you have to specify?
I think you do.
Okay. So we can't say,
just Adventureland.
You pick Adventureland and you get pirates and you get magic carpets.
I don't think so. No, God.
Hey, that's in Disney World.
Sun.
Yeah. So it's specific. So it's the specific geographical land. Okay, that helps me.
This is the one. This is the one that I'm like, I have no idea what you think, and this is where we have to I have to remember though. This is not my Mount Rushmore.
Correct. We are going iconic. We want this to be definitive, chiseled in stone, and for generations.
I have so many opinions that are different than
Oh, I know. And me too. So
we don't even have a little section where we get to say what our favorite is.
Well, why don't we do it? Let's do it. Let's do an honorable mention section. We'll do that before we do our Faceplant Mountain.
Okay, because I'm mine is definitely not going to make it.
Well, let's go ahead and we'll notch that at least. Maybe not every week, but for sure this week. I think that's a great idea.
Maybe we can come up with a fun title for that little section.
Yeah. We'll noodle on that a little bit.
Noodle.
Okay, so I am going to go ahead. Oh my gosh, there's so many. There's so many. I'm going to say, here's the thing, and I think I'm going to go just like we did churros last time as the first one as an easy
obvious
one. I'm going to say, and again, this was almost like a cheat code, but World Showcase is considered a land.
Yep.
Which is crazy because it's got all the countries in it. But here's the thing. I think that
World Showcase in Epcot.
It is.
With 11 countries.
Yeah, it is a land. It is a land. It is considered that when you look at it. It's divided into World Showcase, World Celebration, World Nature, and World something else. I don't know. Innovation or something. I don't know. Obviously, they aren't going to make my list. But World Showcase is all 11 countries. It's like I said, it's a cheat code, but it is iconic.
Because there's like 11 lands in one land.
Yes, exactly. So I don't know.
Are you saying that's the most obvious one?
I think so.
I disagree with you on the most obvious one.
Okay. Well, we'll get to your thought on that.
No, World Showcase did make my list.
Okay, because it's got rides, it's got amazing food, the atmosphere is incredible.
No, I mean, you can't beat World Showcase. Epcot, I mean, drinking around the world. There is actual, like, you can get, like, it's literally, there is merchandise for just World Showcase.
Yeah.
I mean, tons of small shops that have, like, little passports.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a very, very fluffed. I mean, it's a big land. Like, you can't not have it.
And to be, well, I would hear for sure arguments, and then the other thing that is really cool about it, I just like to mention, is that everyone who works in each of the countries is from that country. They're on an exchange program.
It's a big operation. That land is a big. I mean, how many restaurants are in that land?
I didn't count, but there's incredible. I mean, like when we do restaurants, we shouldn't do all restaurant, maybe, but then we should have a whole episode on just World Showcase.
How many bathrooms? How many food?
Yeah,
it is jam packed.
Yeah, and it takes like 75 hours to walk around the whole
day.
thing.
I mean, when we go, sometimes we have to do a first half of Epcot day and then a World Showcase day.
Yeah,
so we devote almost a whole day of our trip to one land.
Yeah.
You can't not have that on a Mount Rushmore if you're taking a whole day.
Unless you think it's a cheat code, because it's
not.
like
It's not. It's a land.
They're like sublands in a land. Okay, then I am going to make that as almost certainly.
that was literally number 2 on my list. So like, I fully agree. I thought we would agree on like the first, like, for sure.
So I think I know what you're going to say, but honestly, I wasn't sure, and I don't even know if I know. So, because every time I would think about it, I would think, well, we'll go ahead. You tell me what you think.
My, like, this is the obvious, this is it, is Main Street, USA in Disneyland. You disagree?
No, yeah, I do disagree.
Why?
I think it's well worth considering, but I definitely ultimately decide. And here's why.
Okay, tell me why.
Atmosphere. Unbelievable.
Iconic. You see the castle.
Walt's apartment. Walk there.
The light that stays lit up, like, in his apartment, so that he's looking over you as you enter his park. He stood there.
I agree. He also stood in Adventureland and Fantasyland.
Okay. There's no
rides.
Okay.
And it depends on how much you put rides as an important thing. And I literally did think of Main Street USA, but I put it down at the bottom of my potentials.
Oh, then let me revisit.
Yeah.
Fantasyland and Disneyland.
That's where I think is the most.
You got Dumbo.
Yes.
You got the classic dark rides.
The teacups, which spawned billions
teacups. So you're thinking Fantasyland, not at Magic Kingdom, but at Disneyland.
Yes, because it's the classic. It's the
Disneyland
original.
is the original. It's where Walt bought the Anaheim. He bought the acres and decided to build a park.
Is Matterhorn considered in Fantasyland?
I mean, it's right across from Alice and the Teacups. It has to be.
I think it is.
Small World's right there. I can't. There's nothing behind.
World,
it's a Small World. Was at the World Fair.
Yeah. I mean, that's to me.
Okay.
I think Main Street is it's magical. There's nothing like walking down it, but
okay.
I think when you think of Disney, I think of Dumbo and Teacups and Small World.
I agree. I begrudgingly think that you are right.
And if you want to talk about seeing the castle, well, heck, the castle's right there. You're in
Fantasyland.
In Fantasyland.
You can walk through it.
Yeah.
In Fantasyland.
Yeah, that's even an attraction. So.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna write down Main Street and Fantasyland.
I mean, but you got that, like, walking right down the middle of Main Street. That song gets in my head all the time. I just picture, but you're right. Oh, man. Just that first, when you enter and you turn and you see that street and you see like some balloons, and then there's the view of the castle. You just can't beat that feeling.
Yeah, but are you
Disney hits you in the face.
Are you gonna give a whole spot on the mountain to a feeling, a single moment?
I mean, I would. We all know me. I get in my feels. I just cried over a bear.
Yeah, okay. It's on the potential.
I see what you're saying. And I hear you, and I think I believe in you. And okay, we'll see. Let's go.
Sorry, my little 4-year-old's at the door.
We decided to really. We decided to start a podcast right before all 3 of our kids were going to be home for summer break, which
Smart.
is bad planning on our part. So we are waving at our 4-year-old through the door as he's very slyly looking at us. Okay, so, but I do, okay, back, he's focused. Okay. I think we need to put a pin in that. Let's move on to the next.
Okay. Whew, there's a lot of good ones. Okay. I don't know if you'll agree with this, but I really, and again, I don't know if it's iconic, but it's got 2 iconic rides in it and some great food, and that is New Orleans Square in Disneyland.
It was next on my list.
Did you really have that?
It was next on my list.
I'm actually kind of surprised.
I know, because I repeat, when we were at Disneyland, I was not very interested. I just wanted to be at Disney World, but it's got the original Pirates of the Caribbean, which is way better in Disneyland than Disney World.
Whenever we went to it,
I didn't believe people. I was like, it can't be that different.
Okay, it's a little longer, but it can't be that much. Oh my gosh, it's incredible.
No, it is. He keeps standing at the door, and you need to go watch.
And then aside from that, we've got Haunted Mansion again.
Oh, Mansion.
Absolute.
Is that where those beignets are too?
And that's where the beignets are.
The beignets that I talked about from last episode, that literally are the best. One of my favorite Disney snacks in all of Disney World and Disneyland, because we're considering snacks when we're talking about.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And the Blue Bayou, is that the restaurant?
Yep,
the Pirates goes through that restaurant.
It's incredible. It's so cool.
The Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the classic. I mean, that's where I feel like the history of Disneyland is just for lands. The history of Disneyland is going to trump some of these things that we have over in Disney World.
I think so.
Right?
I think so. For now, I have a couple. I do think some of the classic lands at Disney World are better, at least some of them, than Disneyland. But we can get to that. But I think New Orleans Square is just with a 2 powerhouse. I mean,
Pirates and Haunted Mansion
in one land. I mean, and then you think atmosphere. It feels like.
And think about back to your point of like Dinoland, they got rid of it.
Yeah.
People were very upset. We were 2 of those people that were upset about Dinoland, which is an Animal Kingdom, which was a completely underrated land. I think the storytelling there, people will never know what all Dinoland had, and that makes me sad. And now that it's gone, Tropical Americas is coming. I think that's great, but I think, like you said, people were upset. But if New Orleans Square was being removed, or Pirates of the Caribbean was being changed, or people would lose their minds.
I mean, it would be riots in the streets.
Riots in the streets.
Yeah.
Disney rioters. Disney fans can get angry.
They can get wild.
You may laugh like, oh, these Disney fans going to do some damage. They will. Okay, so I think that's like a good point. And like you said, talking about actual Mount Rushmore with your presidents, history plays into that.
Sure. Yeah,
we're not,
if you want to look at it that way. Yeah, for sure.
So I think like the fact that we're kind of going, I feel like this conversation is leaning very like history.
Yeah. Old Disneyland.
Old Disneyland heavy. And I think that's natural.
Square, I don't think was original opening day land.
No, but Pirates was.
Right.
Yeah, and was Haunted Mansion? Haunted Mansion was not.
Again, we're learning our Disneyland history.
But like Walt was involved in.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that one. Can I throw one out?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So we have like 3 that we're discussing, but we're not. This is going to be a longer discussion than the snacks.
It is going to be.
I have on my list. This one I don't know if people are going to agree with. I have on my list Tomorrowland at Magic Kingdom.
Okay. Tell me about it. I actually have it on my list too, but it's a little further down. But tell me what your thoughts are.
I don't know. Again, I'm just trying to bring it over to our side. I guess maybe be Tomorrowland at Disneyland.
No, it's not.
It's not. Okay.
It's not. They got Finding Nemo over there.
Oh, and they got rid of their People Mover.
They don't have a People Mover.
The People Mover was part of it for me. The Mr. Morrow, the Mr. Morrow of it, the sounds, like the electronic.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I just think of Disney. I love riding the People Mover. I love going through Space Mountain.
Yeah.
Space Mountain, that smell, it's so iconic.
Yeah.
Was Space Mountain at Disney World first?
Again, stumping me on the history there. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that sounds right to me.
I feel like it was, and then they brought it to Disneyland.
I think that might be true.
I don't know. Don't quote us.
Yeah, don't quote us on that. But
we need a fact check. We need to have like a fact checked episode or fact check thing in our...
Here's the thing. The one thing. Oh, and they've got your very favorite Tomorrowland Speedways there.
Oh my God! Don't get me started on tomorrow. I'm gonna die from the fumes of Tomorrowland Speedway. Please retheme that gosh darn ride, or get rid of it.
Get rid of it. It's a lot of real estate.
The smell, the sound. It's so much space that is just eating up Tomorrowland. I can't stand Tomorrowland Speedway.
I know, but then the thing about it, not a whole lot of food there. That's good. Cosmic Rays is...
But did you know Cosmic Rays is like the biggest seller of hamburgers in all of the United States?
That must be why they suck.
Stop it. Sunny Eclipse DJing
I do
over
love
there.
Sunny Eclipse.
No, it's like the biggest food producer. It's the place where most people eat.
Again, that's why it's not very good.
But you have to consider, I think, when we're thinking of lands, how much is it doing for guests? And it's providing a lot of guest food.
Yeah, okay.
I like their chicken tenders.
It's not terrible, but it's not.
And you got that view of the castle. You got the view of the castle. You can see the teapcups. I don't know.
Okay. I think that Tomorrowland is a great one, and if you're going to do Tomorrowland, and I know Epcot is Disney, but or Disney World, but I do like to think of a Magic Kingdom land as well. I think, so here's the thing.
Have we like nothing else in Epcot compare? It's going to be
no.
The ball is so iconic.
So back when it was Future World, when it was literally half the park, I think that was worthy of discussion. Yeah. But even then,
no,
I don't think so.
Okay, so we're going to get Epcot out.
So
of my
done
mind.
with Epcot.
Done.
I think. Let's see. Is there any other? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say, what do we think about the super themed lands, and I'm just going to throw them out together. Toy Story Land and Galaxy's Edge.
They were both on my list.
I think they're great lands, but I'm arguing that they maybe don't need to go on the mountain.
I think we need to continue to let them age before we can... Because don't get me wrong. I love me some Toy Story Land, and I love Galaxy's Edge. And I'm not a Star Wars fan.
No, you're not.
And do I not get so hyped when I'm in Galaxy's Edge?
Always.
I have ears. I have the most,
It's so weird for someone who's never even watched the Star Wars movie.
I knocked off our stormtrooper.
It's all right there.
I caught him. Was he there?
He was right there.
I bought him last trip. I bought him in January. I convinced my 4-year-old that he needed him, but really I knew it was for me.
You knew it.
It's the Galaxy's Edge, I love it. The theming, the immersion, and I know there's a lot of complaints about it. Don't Star Wars fans don't love it?
Yeah, because it's not an existing Star Wars place. It's Batu. They made it up for the theme parks. The food's incredible.
I feel like there's
rides
also
are very good.
Here's the thing that makes me think it doesn't deserve the spot either. They are not using it to its full potential.
I agree with that.
I want they're starting to in Disneyland.
Yeah, they are.
Aren't they going to play like Star Wars music?
Yeah, they have started to. And
why are we not doing that here? Where's John Williams?
I think they're testing it out, seeing how it goes. But that's why
I want characters roaming around always.
If we did choose this for our mountain, it would definitely be the Disneyland version, especially because of that factor. But
I don't. Okay, yeah, no, I don't know. I don't think it. I
think it hasn't aged enough. I think it would be a travesty to a lot of Disney fans to put Galaxy's Edge as a Mount Rushmore best of all time. Same for Toy Story. A lot of people don't like Toy Story either, and I think it's mainly because it's so hot.
It's so
not
hot.
Shaded there.
It is so hot in Toy Story Land at night.
First thing in the morning.
Yeah, if it could only be but the Toy Story Land at night with the like giant Christmas lights.
I do love it. Then.
I love how colorful Toy Story is. But every time I think about it, I think I'm dying of heat.
Yeah.
I love it though.
I know. I do think of sun beating down on my face as what he's yelling. Howdy, partner.
Oh.
You ready to bake in the sun?
And the layout of that park is a little bit like makes it like you're like, where's Toy Story Land? I don't know. Yeah. I love it though. It is on my list. I mean, it is on my list.
Yeah. Well, those are two that I just wanted to make sure we discussed. Do you have any others you want to make sure? Because I have another.
Yeah. No, I have more.
Okay.
I have more. I have way more. I love that, like, literally, I feel like you could make a Mount Rushmore of just the lands in, like, Magic Kingdom or Disney, like Tomorrowland, Adventureland. Like,
I did want to make a joke. Okay. Tomorrowland, Adventureland, Fantasyland, and Frontierland. Done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could. Because to me, when people think of Disney, they think of Disneyland and they think of Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
And so it's like, but I don't think we should do that.
I don't think we should either. Okay. I think that yes, you could objectively say that's not a bad idea. No one should complain about that. But also, I think we got to be A, more creative, and B, give props to the Imagineers beyond Disney, Walt Disney himself.
Agreed. I do want to circle back to Adventureland. In, where did we say? Which one? I guess Disneyland? Or you were thinking
I would
Disney
think
World? Yeah.
Because it's got pirates. But then we already have a land that has pirates.
We can't include pirates on pirates.
I mean, we can, but like... So they both have Jungle Cruise. Ours has pirates and magic.
Hot take.
Magic carpet. But Disneyland... What were you going to say?
I don't like Jungle Cruise.
Oh, God. I know. Stop it.
We're somehow still married.
And I love Jungle Cruise.
I can't stand that type of humor. I get so uncomfortable every time, and I have to go out there like, laughs. The fake laughs every time. Because I feel bad for the skipper. No one else is laughing.
No one else laughs.
So then I sit up front like,
that's awful.
You're doing a great job, even though I've heard this joke a million times. Or it's like that's just your type of humor.
It's my type of humor. And I am disappointed. Like, what is wrong with people that they're just like,
they don't interact with these skippers. I'm like, come on, give them something.
Like, give them something. Like, don't ride the ride if you don't want it to be a little bit of a comedy show. But that's what it is every time. It's just people just staring.
We'll talk about Jungle Cruise, I'm sure, on another.
But regardless, it's iconic. They've got some good food there. You got your Dole Whips.
Dole Whip is there.
And at Disneyland, it's got Indiana Jones, which is a great ride.
It is a great ride.
Okay. So, and it's got that Bengal barbecue there.
Oh, I love
So I'm actually going to change and say not Disney World. If we did it, it's Disneyland.
It is Disneyland because I was going to say, I remember walking around while y'all were riding Indiana Jones at night, and like those tiki torches and stuff. Like there was a lot of fire out. Like the lighting was like fire, and there was like jungle. Like it felt just like I'm in Adventureland.
That's very cool. Yeah. And it's, classic Disney too. And the one in Disney World, sorry to keep going back to that one, but it feels so crowded all the time.
Well, you know what messes up that land? That magic carpets of Aladdin.
Yeah, it's just right smack dab in the middle.
Spitting in your face. Don't
Terrible.
Want camels spitting in my face. I'm always hot there too, I feel like. I'm always like not, Anyways, okay. I'm gonna throw us for we're gonna go off track. We're gonna not off track, but like not in the same things we've been talking about. I want to throw out Hollywood Boulevard.
Okay. I really like this thought.
In Hollywood Studios, formerly MGM Studios. This is for all my new to Disney people, or people like me that last year I would have been like, that name means nothing to me. That is that when you're walking into Hollywood Studios and you take that right after what is the actual street of like the Crossroads of America? Is that what it's called? Like when walking up at the Chinese Theater is in front of you. You turn right and you see that view of the Hollywood Tower of Terror.
Yeah.
The Hollywood Tower Hotel. And the palm trees are so tall. You've got the shops lining it. It just feels alive. I love Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah.
I love the tower. You've got Fantasmic down on your right.
Do they count that as Hollywood Boulevard, though?
Well, this is a you question. Turn that question around. I have no idea. It's right next to it. Would it not be? Where is it? What is it? It's right beside it.
Let me. I'm sorry. I just have to make sure because I need to see.
Is Rock and Roller Coaster considered Hollywood?
That's what I think. It's something else.
Wait. See, this is what I was concerned about. Because this is like, you're getting down to the nitty gritty. This is important information to know. I guess I should have double checked before I assumed that a thing right next to the thing would still be the land.
Let me see. Let's see. Regardless, it is an amazing land. I think it's a great. I thought Hollywood Boulevard went up to that section. Like when you get to Rock and Roller Coaster and Tower of Terror, that's a different section. But check that out for me.
I'm checking.
And I think Hollywood Boulevard does include Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway and the Chinese Theater, I think. Oh, Lord.
Oh, okay. Hollywood Boulevard is that main strip that I was just saying. Mm-hmm. So it's Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
And then I think it's like the
street. Crossroads of the World is the main thing, but it's got all the shopping. Okay, so then what is
the shopping area?
What is Tower of Terror?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to find. It's like,
but I still love that. I mean, that main strip is so cool with the tall trees, and you take your picture.
Yeah. Find out what section of the park that is in.
Okay, I'm going to do that. You keep talking.
I just want to say, I want to give a big shout out to Pixar Pier at California Adventure. I don't think it's new. Again, I don't think it's new enough to go up there.
It's new. It's too new. Is what you're saying.
Yes, too new to go up there. But it's got the Incredicoaster. It's got a lot of fun Pixar things. It's themed to a carnival. I kind of love it, but also the more I think about it, it's just not iconic enough to be on the mountain. The other one I wanted to make sure I mentioned is, I think Asia in Animal Kingdom is worth considering.
I have an Animal Kingdom one. Okay, tell me why Asia. Sorry, interrupting.
Please.
Sunset Boulevard.
Sunset Boulevard. Yes. Okay.
It's in Sunset Boulevard. Okay, maybe I'm changing the land is Sunset Boulevard. So, okay, Hollywood Boulevard includes like Mickey and Minnie's, those shops down. Sunset Boulevard has Fantasmic, now the Disney Villains show, Twilight, Tower of Terror, The Beauty and the Beast, Rock and Roller Coaster. So it's all of that. It has
and those shops and stuff.
Fairfax Fair, the Hollywood Scoops, and then the shopping is like the Tower Hotel Gifts, which is the gift shop, but the Once Upon a Time, it has all those shops. The Pixar shop, the Once Upon a Time.
Okay. So Sunset
Boulevard.
Okay. Thank you for looking it up. I know it's not as exciting.
So that's what I meant instead of Hollywood Boulevard.
Okay. That's why I was a little confused, but also I wasn't sure either. So
okay, glad we cleared that. We're learning. We're growing. We're learning
with us.
You're learning together.
Okay, so that I think that is a very strong candidate. So to be honest, you give me Asia. It's got. I just think the theming's really good. It really feels like you're walking through a village in Nepal or something like that.
I mean, personally, that is one of my favorite.
It's just themed really well. Shout out to Joe Rohde, who designed it. Imagineer legend. But that's what I thought. But you tell me. I honestly, all the ones I feel okay. No, you go, and then I've got one more.
This is Animal Kingdom on topic. I did not have Asia because I I was afraid that I was like, I love it. I love Asia. I love Everest is one of my favorite rides. The theming, the queue of Everest, the flags hanging around the Mr. Kamal. Like, I love the vibe of Asia in Animal Kingdom. I put Discovery Island just for the iconic of the tree and the like grounding of that park. But I also, it wasn't like a, and the one that we're not talking about is Pandora, which it's done so well, but why? I still don't love that there's an Avatar situation.
I don't either.
At Disney park.
I think it's overrated. I think it's very nice. I think it's very cool.
Which we saw it at night for the first time because it was like in January and the time hadn't changed, and because that's the thing, they made it so cool at night because like the ground is like fluorescent, the fountains light up fluorescent, the plants are fluorescent, but Animal Kingdom closes at 6:00, and how many days is it dark by 6 or 7 o'clock in Florida? It's not.
Never.
So we were there
Hardly.
at the end of January, and that's the only time because it was like the week, or it was before, like a month before the time changed. So we were able to see it at night. It was super cool. It's a really cool land. I think I don't know. And I love the what is it, Satellite Canteen, the cheeseburger pods. I love Pandora, but we're not talking about it.
We're not talking about it. And another one that's beloved that we're not talking about that we actually do love, and I think I'm cementing in my head that the IP lands don't deserve a spot, but that's Cars Land at California Adventure 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
You have that?
No,
oh,
no. It's that's gonna be the one I was gonna talk about being my favorite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We'll get to that then too as your thing. Okay, so but I don't think it's worthy of that.
This is hard, these IP lands, because they're so well done. But I think you have to be like, but they also have so much to work with. And like, let's put a giant cone, but that cone was already like the cone, like Cozy Cone Motel from Cars. Like, that was an idea from the movie. So like, it's an obvious, I don't know. I think we have to award the creativity as we're considering the Mount Rushmore.
Like of original ideas?
Of original ideas, which I didn't really actually think about that coming in. But as we're talking, every time I'm like, okay, Toy Story Land. Okay, Galaxy's Edge or Star Wars Land. And I'm like, no, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. For all those IP lands, and again, IP, intellectual property, basically franchises. In case because I didn't know what that meant a couple years ago. Okay. Next thing, do you have any more that you really... Okay, we didn't really talk about Discovery Island.
Yeah.
I agree, but I think it's kind of got the same Main Street problem. It's got... I mean, if you want to count Zootopia, Better Zoo Gather as an attraction, but just it's more about...
There's not much there.
Vibes.
I guess I'm such a vibe girly.
You are.
I'm a vibe. I'm a feeling. Like, I could go and not ride any rides and have the most magical or the happiest day. But I think that moment when you turn down a area of the park and see that icon, like, I get overwhelmed with emotion. But I guess that is more of a personal thing. That is not what I think I put when I was making my list. I maybe was like, oh yeah, which we could maybe do an episode of like what moments that taps into that,
something or like that,
or like best even icon, like the best images of when you think of because that tree is just so cool, and the carvings of the animals in the tree. So I don't know. I love Animal Kingdom, and I love the. It really is one. It's top 1 or 2 for me. Like, I love Animal Kingdom as far as parks go, but I just don't know if it's going to get a place on the mountain.
Yeah, I don't either. To me, the one, and I mentioned Asia, I know, but the one that I would do from Animal Kingdom is Dino Land, but I'm a little afraid that that's recency bias and the sadness of it being gone that's talking.
It was great. You all got to do, we got to do at some point some deep dive into Dino Land. The story there was so cool, but I don't think it's making the mountain.
Okay.
We got to move this discussion along because we could keep going.
We do. The only one I want to make sure we consider one more time before
I'm looking at my notes,
before we absolutely, because right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 written down as our big ones, but I want to make sure because, and again, no, you know what? I'm going to save us some time, and I'm going to do it as my favorite because I don't think it's going to be a spot on the mountain. Okay. But I think it's fantastic. and classic. And
I can't wait to hear it. Yeah, don't say yet.
okay.
Okay, but here's what I'm realizing. I think nostalgia is playing a bigger role in our decision. Like, I think Toy Story is not nostalgic yet for us. Galaxy's Edge is not nostalgic yet. You don't have that. Like, it's amazing. It's done so well, but like, I don't know.
But what is a Mount Rushmore if not nostalgia for the
That's
past?
what I mean.
Yeah,
I don't think we're wrong.
Yeah, right.
I don't think we're wrong, but I think that's why for me, I'm like, why are these not? Why am I like, that's amazing, but no? And I think it's like, it just isn't, quote unquote, Disney, that Disney nostalgia yet.
Yeah, sure. I can totally get
earn
behind
its
that.
keep on that mountain. Okay, so what are we going to decide?
Okay, 1 second.
I still really am struggling with the Main Street situation.
Okay, you're still
Like,
thinking
I'm
Main
like,
Street
Main
needs to be on
Street
there?
just, you what?
Okay.
But again, I don't know. I mean, but I also kind of want Fantasyland on there. I want Main Street and Fantasyland.
But I don't know if
Okay.
you can do that.
Okay, so
Okay, here's the thing. I know the chisel sound isn't out yet,
no, it's not.
but I really want to chisel in that World Showcase.
I think we got to just say that's
Okay,
a spot.
Okay.
Now
World
we have 3
Showcase,
spots left.
Yes. We'll chisel it all when we
I feel like
got
that
before.
might be a potential hot take. Like, I could see someone disagreeing with us.
Potentially, but I think I'm with you. It's
hat?
going on there. It's going on there.
I didn't wear this hat for no reason.
Okay. I think. Oh my gosh. Okay.
This is hard.
This is really hard. I think Main Street. I think I'm willing to actually concede.
So what are our other options?
Wait.
Sorry, can you just say what they
so
are?
what I've got is Sunset Boulevard, Adventureland, New Orleans Square, Fantasyland, and Main Street. So we've got four
for
from
Disneyland, and then
we've
the
got
Hollywood Studios.
Hollywood Studios.
What are your thoughts on that? I feel like we were just mainly trying to figure out if it was Sunset Boulevard or Hollywood Boulevard, and you didn't really say like.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I want that on there.
I mean, Fantasmic. You go,
Yeah.
Mickey when he defeats the villains.
Sparks coming out of his
I mean,
fingers.
people
Steamboat Willie.
picture.
I know it's in.
Okay, Animation Courtyard's not but you think of the Sorcerer's Hat and. I don't know. I mean, I love it. This is where I'm having trouble.
We're doing it. It's got
Rocket.
I know, but we're counting historical too, and it has Rock and Roller Coaster and Muppets Rock and Roller Coaster. It's got all that.
Tower of Terror is a beloved ride, and Tower of Terror is in a lot of parks across the world too.
Yeah. I think so. I'm willing to do it. Let's do it. Let's get crazy.
Let's get
add
crazy.
Sunset freaking Boulevard to the Mount Rushmore.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so then we have 4 Disneyland rides, and we have to whittle it down to 2.
Disneylands, not Disneyland rides.
Disneyland.
Okay, so we have
Disneyland.
So we now. Oh, this is working out well because now we have 2 from Disney World.
Oh, okay.
So now we're gonna have 2 from Disneyland.
Okay, great.
Now we have to decide which 2 from Disneyland. Oh gosh, I was getting ready to say, I was full on ready to be like, I am team Main Street and Fantasyland. And then I was like, no, there's New Orleans Square and Adventureland.
Okay, so.
Can we have 6 spots?
No.
Dang it.
Okay, so I think we're thinking of it wrong with Fantasyland and Main Street.
Can we just include them together?
I think we're thinking we need to decide between Fantasyland and Adventureland because I think only one of those needs a spot. They both have those classic
Fantasyland
rides.
has to have a spot. It's in my gut. Fantasyland.
More than Adventureland.
You have Dumbo, Teacups,
Small World,
Small Worlds, the Snow White thing, the circus, the Casey's circus train, the Storytell boats, the Matterhorn.
Okay. All right, Fantasyland it is.
You have to do Fantasyland.
Okay, I'm in.
Right?
Yeah, nope. I think that makes complete sense.
Teacups. Like, if people don't
to
know...
not have Fantasyland on Mount Rushmore would kind of be a crime.
It would be a crime.
Yeah, I think
when people that don't know Disney at all, they see a teacup ride, people know teacups are at Disney.
And you see any spinny ride, and you're like, oh, that's a Dumbo ride.
Yes.
Even if it's not...
Yes, even if it's not Dumbo.
Yeah.
Fantasyland
okay.
is there. So now do we go, okay, but
I'm willing, you know what?
what are they making a Lego of?
I know, I'm willing to concede a one vibes pick.
They're making a
I
Lego
think I
of Main
am.
Street.
Here's the thing. When I think New Orleans Square, I think, like we said earlier, 2 super heavy hitter rides, some amazing,
Yeah,
but
amazing
like
rides.
the actual land,
It's not that great.
yeah, I mean, it's
The
nice.
beignets are great. But
Yeah.
also, if you ask people who have never been to Disneyland, where is Haunted Mansion and Pirates located?
Exactly.
They're not going to say, oh, New Orleans Square. I love New Orleans Square. They're going to be
Exactly.
like, what is New Orleans Square?
Yeah, really? That's a place at
I
Disneyland?
honestly think we're realizing that a lot of this discussion on lands does not have a ton to do with the rides in that land.
Except maybe Sunset. I think Rock and Roller Coaster and Tower of Terror.
Yeah, but also the vibes in Fantasmic as a show.
Yeah, sure. Okay,
It's more the icon of the tower than the like ride itself.
True. So you got the combination
It's the
of vibes
visuals.
and
Yes. I mean,
and-
like, I feel like I got a Tower of Terror experience, even if I didn't ride it.
Yeah.
Because I turned down that and saw the light, the whatever, the lightning strike area, and that you can hear the things open up and you see the people dropping. They pipe it. There's actual screams, in speakers.
See, you do teach me things. I didn't know that either.
It's not the
super
people
cool.
scream, because when you turn down
Yeah.
Sunset
You hear
Boulevard,
it, yeah.
you hear the screams. Those are in speakers along the edge of
You
Sunset
Disney,
Boulevard.
You dogs, Disney. That's pretty cool.
So when you're like, oh my God, maybe some of it is the people screaming, but there's no way they would be that loud.
Yeah.
But you've got the like jazzy, like, 1960s, like 50s, I guess, whatever
think
vibe of
50s
Sunset Boulevard, of Hollywood,
40s, 50s.
old era. And then you have screams
Yeah.
that they play a recording of.
Very cool.
So you can experience, I get a Tower of Terror feeling even if I don't ride that ride. That means the land is doing something right.
True.
And that is Sunset Boulevard.
Okay.
Man, I didn't realize I was such a Sunset Boulevard
Look
stan.
at you. I like it. Okay,
Ooh.
so here, just
We
to
are- this is
recap
a long one.
before
We gotta go.
I know. We're almost done. Just to cap it up, and my animatronic
We still have one spot.
short.
Are we decided on Main Street?
I think we decided on Main Street.
Adventureland's out.
Here's the thing. I think you have to have one of them.
Because that's Dole Whip, Tiki.
Yeah,
Tiki room.
But I think Main Street Popcorn, Dapper Dan's,
Yep, I'm in
just
it.
like
Yep,
the Lego set
done.
we talked about.
Done.
I think as much as when I came in saying Main Street was not going to be it, I think it's it.
My shirt,
Main Street USA, baby.
except change that
It's-
to land.
So, and I think we got one of the 4 main lands, fantasy, adventure,
Now we're
frontier, and that's Fantasyland. We got an icon in Main Street. We've got 2 Disney World represented with World Showcase and Sunset. Neither one Magic Kingdom, which I think is good to
Now,
have
are
those
we
other
okay?
parks
We're
represented.
for sure doing Main Street Disneyland.
As opposed to Disney World?
Yeah, I'm just making sure. Magic Kingdom,
Yes.
the castle's a lot bigger.
Hell no.
Okay. Just
I
making sure.
agree. I like the view of the castle better at
Yeah,
Disney
no,
World.
it's-
Sorry.
no.
That's
You're right.
But
You're right.
all that stuff,
No.
all that crap you said about Walt being there, he's never been there. He never stepped foot in Disney World. No, we're not
light
giving
is
it.
there. Okay.
Yeah. So are we ready then?
Yes, I'm
Are
ready.
you sure?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go.
I love it.
All right, we're carving it in. All right, you go first.
We are carving in on our first spot of the Mount Rushmore of Disneylands. We are carving in Main Street, USA at Disneyland in California.
It feels right.
Feels right.
It does feel right. And we're going to stick with Disneyland for our second carve in. We are doing Fantasyland. We got Walt's, a lot of his original visions and rides, Fantasyland.
Those teacups. Those teacups get me. Okay. And then the third spot is apparently a park that I'm very obsessed with, that 30 minutes ago I didn't even know a land that I'm obsessed with, when 30 minutes ago I didn't even know the correct name of it. And I will never forget Sunset Boulevard at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Hey, it's it, baby. I love
It's
it.
in there.
And last but not least, my favorite land,
Yeah.
World Showcase.
World Showcase. Epcot.
Okay, let's do our quick rapid fire Faceplant Mountain and our personal favorite lands. I mean, just like love picks.
Okay, you go first.
Mine's Frontierland.
That's your face plant?
No. Oh, I thought we were going to do our
Oh,
favorites.
you're first. Okay, first. I was like,
no,
what?
no. I love Frontierland. I love Country Bears. And I'm saying Disney World. I love Country Bears. Once Big Thunder opens, you got Big Thunder. You got Splash / Tiana. I just love the vibes. I love the music loop. I love everything about it. Frontierland.
Okay. I am going with Cars Land at Disney's California Adventure. You all, I do not like the Cars IP, intellectual property. I don't love the Cars movies. I don't love that darn Sheryl Crow and Rascal Flatts song. I don't love
they're two separate songs.
Luke Wilson as, is it Owen? Luke?
It's
I don't
Owen.
know. It's Owen. I don't love it. But when I stepped foot on that Cars Land, I thought,
awesome. It really
this
is so
the
cool.
best land I have ever. Radiator Springs Racers is an incredible ride. The mountains, the food, the vibes, the nighttime vibes, Cars Land at Disney's California Adventure is I mean, Pixar Pier is very, I really do. I know California Adventure gets a lot of hate, but like even I'm not an Adventures girly, and I love the Adventures campus. But like Cars Land, I know this is not a park. I need to stop talking about the whole park in its whole thing, but the land is Cars Land. That's my favorite. Okay, Faceplant
Mountain. Okay, I am going with. There's really not a bad land.
There's not.
I don't.
This was hard. This was actually hard.
So the only one I went with was actually in Hollywood Studios, Grand Avenue.
Oh, yeah.
I looked at literally
not much there.
Literally is a nothing area.
Nothing.
It's where the
Okay.
back lot was.
I think there might be a good bathroom or two.
It was before. It's where Tap House Base Hat Line. Wait.
Oh, I love Baseline
No,
Tap House.
I don't know. It's regardless. It's over there
Is it
by
where
Muppets Courtyard.
But it's going to be Monsters Inc.
Yeah, but
which
it's not now.
But will that be considered Grand Avenue?
Yeah, I think it's
I
Muppets
love
Courtyard
Monsters,
and Grand
Inc.
Avenue. I even almost considered Muppets Courtyard as a land. I mean, as much as I'm a huge Muppet Vision 3D person, the land itself was just a little spot with one restaurant. So that mine is Grand Avenue because it's just kind of a nothing land.
I didn't think about this one too hard because
I know yours.
Do you? I want you to Toontown.
I know it. I knew it. I consider that as a spot because it's so immersive. But you hate that.
Listen here. I love Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. And in Disneyland, Toontown is where this lives. And honestly, it makes a lot of sense that it lives there. It's kind of doesn't make sense that it's in the Chinese Theater at Disney's Hollywood Studios. I mean, it kind of does. They made it work, but it really truly fits in Toontown. And I love that land. I love that ride.
That ride, yeah.
I absolutely thought I was going to lose my mind on that Roger Rabbit spin situation. It was the loudest, most overstimulating. I can't stand like sound effects, and when my kids want to like play and be like, look, I'm picking up this barbell and take a picture. I don't know what it is. Tooniness, cartooniness, the same thing for in Universal Studios or in Islands of Adventure, the cartoon, what is that called? What land is that?
Lagoon.
Toon Lagoon. Hate it. Hate everything about it. I don't like tunes, apparently.
No, you don't.
Because I love Mickey and Minnie's the queue at Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway in Toontown. And even like Mickey's house. You can go in like his cartoon house. But does not overtake my hatred of toony stuff. Toons.
You hate toony stuff. You hate it.
I absolutely like the Roger Rabbit movie, the like gazoink boink. I can't do it.
I mean, it's kind of a play on it, but yes, it's fine. Well, let's talk about something you do like. She could rant about tunes all day.
I'm done.
What's something you do like?
Merchandise. Merch moment.
Merch moment.
Okay, I'm going to keep this short today because I know we've talked because I knew this discussion would be longer. This is just a simple tip. Did you all know at Walt Disney World, if you buy something in Magic Kingdom that day and you save your receipt and you have the item, you head over to a place called Curtain Call Collectibles. It's right when you walk into Main Street, right before you get to Tony's restaurant. So right in your right, before you even get to the, like, right down Main, before you even get to where Main Street starts, you can drop off your merchandise and they will embroider whatever you want on the merchandise. So like a tote bag, a sweatshirt. You could get like, I've thought about like getting like a Disney sweatshirt and getting like mom like embroidered here, or like my initials on the sleeve. Same day pickup. They will embroider anything they can embroider. Like so sweatshirt, tote bag, same day pickup. They also have those like vintage Mouseketeer ears, you know, like that's where you can get like the classic. You can get them there, but you drop them off, you get a text when it's ready, you go ride some rides, come back. So anything that you buy in Magic Kingdom that day, so that can be embroidered at that shop.
Very cool.
Just make sure you do it like at a certain, not too late, because I think I was in line behind somebody one time. They were like, "That's going to take too long," and then you can't do it because it has to be a same day purchase.
Yeah, that's a really cool tip that I didn't know till you told me about that. That's awesome. You said for free?
I don't think it's free.
Oh, okay.
But they'll embroider. You have to. I don't think it's. No, I mean Disney and free don't belong in the same sentence.
Yeah. Okay. So my animatronic of the week.
Animatronic.
I know. I was like, when you said you wanted like a beep boop sound, I was like, I need like a ka-ching, like a cash sound.
Well, maybe we'll look into that for our little soundboard. But I haven't done that yet. Okay. An attraction you still have never done.
What?
What do you think?
What is that? I said it the other day.
In the tiki room. In the tiki room.
Yes.
I'm going with specific. We're not doing animatronics of the week. It's Fritz, the red macaw.
They all have a different name.
Oh,
all the birds are different names.
They're Jose, Fritz, Pierre, and I don't remember the last one.
Fun story. We actually have the cage that Walt was inspired by the little bird.
Not the exact one.
No, but my mom, her grandma or something had the
it's
exact.
Like a little.
It's a little like gold cage with a bird in it that like is like a tiny little animatronic that like tweet 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 and like breathes and stuff.
Oh yeah, and
Walt saw that at like a thing and was like, I can do that.
It went.
And we have the same. I'll put that on our stories.
You should definitely put it on the stories. That's a great idea. So the Tiki Room was the very first showcase public of audio animatronic technology. People were so amazed at the lifelike movements. They were looking for like how is this doing this? Like they couldn't figure it out. The breathing, the beak movements, the head turning of the birds. They were just enamored by it. I picked Fritz. For a couple of reasons. Number one, he's the most boisterous of the group. He's always laughing and joking, and the couple of things I really love about him is that he has this big, thick German accent. So he's like this tropical bird with this big, thick German accent. That was Austrian. That
this
was
is motivating
Arnold.
me. We got to do this next trip.
But yes, but the best thing, more than his German accent, is who he was voiced by. When I think Disney voice legend. And people I love, who do you think he might have been voiced by?
Oh, is it I don't know, a German accent guy.
No, it's not German.
Is it the guy who did Winnie the Pooh in the?
No. I do love him, but it's Thurl Ravenscroft.
Oh,
Haunted Mansion. Voice of Tony the Tiger.
Oh, that's amazing.
Sings How the Grinch, Your Mean One, Mr. Grinch.
The Grinch, Your Mean One. Yeah,
a lot of Disney voices.
That should have been my first guess.
Fritz, the Red Macaw. In the Tiki Room, a delightful little attraction, a delightful little bird, and I will never not stand for Walt's first audio animatronic showcase.
I love that. And I'm gonna. I know this is not on our notes or that, but speaking of voice actors, this is like actually a little news edition. But did you see that the guy who voiced the monorail in Happily Ever After died?
I did. I actually thought about putting that on news, and I'm like, I just want to have fun news.
Everybody hears that voice, and he passed away. He was pretty young too.
We all like in his 60s, right?
Okay. Don't want to end on that note, but yeah.
No, I did see that, and I wanted to just pretend it didn't happen, but he brought it up anyway.
Maybe his voice will live on.
This Happy Land show on death.
We will hear his voice all the time, and it will live on. Okay, we did it.
We did it. All right.
All right.
That's it for this week's episode of Face Mountain.
Thanks for carving out some time to hang with us today. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure to follow the show, leave us a rating and review, and share the podcast with your fellow theme park fans. You can follow us on Instagram at Face Mountain Podcast, on TikTok at Face Mountain Pod, and on whatever else, including YouTube now, on Face Mountain Podcast.
We also have an email address now.
Ooh.
It's facemountainpodcast@gmail.com.
gmail.com.
So
Write
don't
us a question.
hesitate to reach out. We'd love
Give us
to have
topic ideas,
feedback.
ask a question.
Yeah, we'd love it. I really hope that sometime we get some emails.
Maybe one time.
Maybe one time. So yeah, facemountainpodcast@gmail.com. Next week we'll be arguing. It's a big one too.
Big one.
Universal Studios attractions.
Well, we narrowed that down. I think just rides.
Just rides. That's right.
Just
rides.
too many.
Because attractions include
Universal
shows and
Studios
stuff.
rides.
Yep. So come back and help us decide what deserves a spot on the mountain.
Until then, be safe, have fun, find a little magic every day, and until next time.
Sarah chisels down for now.
Okay.
See y'all at the
Bye,
summit.
guys.